Hi, hello, welcome guys. This is AlienX. Hi, hello, welcome guys. This is AlienX. I'm going to learn web development. Yeah, completely on a free resource. You from my speaking itself, English is not my first language. But I want to do this complete live streams on English because I have to improve my English also. So I take this as an opportunity to improve my English as well as improve my coding skills. I don't have a zero coding skill knowledge. I've done few certificates, but I completely forgot. I tried, you know, the Flutter, but the Flutter is, came up with a lot of problems. My laptop didn't support properly. It have a lot of bugs in the initial time. Later, the fewer updation of Android Studios, my laptop couldn't support that. So I didn't practice that much well. I focus on my career. Right now, I wanted to learn computer science from the very long time, but this is the time that I need to spend. I have a plan. No, no, I have more than a plan. I want to learn completely free, and I'm excited to do this live. Please join. My sincere apologies to the persons who are native English speakers. You cannot be able to bear my English, and also you expect the person from this side of the world, probably well versed in coding languages, these kind of things, Max and coding languages, these kind of things. But for me, is completely zero in this field. So I want to learn and get updated to the world because I clearly see many people saying that you know AI is going to take over the world. Yeah, uh, these kind of things. But the coding is going to be the predominant language. Not predominant subject in future, not language, predominant subject in the future. So I just want to keep update myself, and I also wanted to create a lot of things, man. The only thing is stopping me from creating that kind of things is coding skills and software development skills to build a product completely. So I love to create and share things, so that's why I want to learn coding, so in future I can able to develop a few more multiple products and share it to the world to improve their life, improve our lives. So thank you for joining right now. As of now, that I have zero viewers. I know in few months, for few months, I don't get any views. I clearly know that. Most probably one or two views. It's probably I'm going to see from another tab, another account. I'm going to view my live. So from this, yeah, let's start. I'm using free, completely free. Do you know why completely free for a person? Okay, this is free code camp website. Let's see. They give a welcome. Okay, getting started with free code camp. So I want to know what is in that. Let's see. This is the video I couldn't play because due to the copyright I cannot able to play that. So I'm going to read the transcript. So you also read along with me. Kunsh laws and digital over the chat mission is to create a free learning resource to help the people learn math, programming, computer science, appreciate. This is what we done here. This is free, verify certificate, the thousands of lecturers in our lab. This is the real coding, the fully interactive. My immediately apply concept as you learn them. Plenty of practices, spaced repetitions along the way. Over the past decade, tens of thousands of people who learn the code freecam have gotten the first developer jobs. Many people don't even have a university. Okay, this is the line that I really like. Many of the people don't have university degree, but look, no matter what, you can be a 70-year-old, 50-year-old, or some kind of young child. If you want to learn, you can learn. This is the beauty of this languages, beauty of this computer science. If you only have to be, you know, more interested on learning, so you can join along with me and learn. The good news is that free code can community with you all the way. You can get help when stuck. Just a free code come, free code Discord. Discord. I don't know Discord. Truly, I'm kind of these kind of things, but I know that kind of some kind of chatting thing. Later we get updated towards that. If you anyone know that, please DM me how to use that. I'm going to get updated at that also. Okay, I completed that thing. This is how we completed. Okay. Free code camp offer free verify certificate. Let's see. Certificate. No, no, no. Orders. Even if it's the way you have to stop for a while, we'll be sure ready to push forward with your skill. You need to work hard, yes, but all you need is work smart. Before we dive into the curriculum, I'm going to share some insight into how most people learn effectively. This is the one I really want. Effectively, how more people okay. I don't want these questions. Okay, okay, come on. Learning a skill all its own, and I'm going to quickly introduce to the key observe scientists have made about learning. Okay, the concept number one is spaced repetitions. Learning for an half an hour each day for a week is much more effective than learning 3 hours and half an hour, three and all in one day. This is because most to role that sleep stay in memory. When you sleep, your brain builds and reinforces neural structures with spaced repetitions. You review concepts out regularly. First every few days, then every few weeks, then every few months. Each time your attention of those concepts improve. Space repetition back right into the curriculum. Okay, that's great. Concept two, interleaving practice. Rather than just studying one concept for an entire study section, it's better to get a little exposure of lot of concepts. This shake ups your brain for and force you continually reframe what you have known that and practices you train yourself to be agile in your thinking. For this reason it program curriculum covers a ton of ground quickly. Okay, I'm reading for myself. You're also reading along with me. That's fine, completely fine. If you're a fast reader, just come here, wait for a minute. We won't say everything and over. Active recall. Okay, active recall, I learned that that kind of the glass guy, medical glass guy. I don't know his name. He's a good guy. He also frequently says spaced repetition and active recall is kind of a good things for studying. He frequently said that. I'm also saying that active recall is most effective one. Trust me. Trick yourself into thinking you're much better of the skill than you are. Almost all beginner experience a scientific called illusion of competence, but the to shatter the illusion is actively recall applying what you're learning. Pre-code camp curriculum does the uses coding, says and full blue. Again, we incorporate all this concept that we if it but in doubt, it just keep doing the answer. So I have to do I really want to answer these questions? Okay, let's see. What is the concept called the learning the spread over time, space repetition, which are the approaches involve switching between words or interleaving practices. Yeah, this is what are the strategies to overcome illusion competition of active recall. The core answer. Okay, control enter. What is this? How can you build an effective learning habit and work smarter? Which is really important, you know, which is really, really important. Day by day, the work pressure is getting, you know, lot for spending time on learning is very hard. So let's focus on building a good habit. Let's see, get some advices. Make through them all the right shoes, make the it is over there. We talked to thousands of who learn to code, got and develop jobs. We are not focusing. Yeah, I am, and we are not focusing. We are focusing right on more than a job. We focus on building products. We want to build products. Okay, focus on that. We are learning to code to do something magical that most people are excited to use. So magical that people love to share with others. Excited to share with others. That's the only thing that you know keep pushing me to learn. Okay, tip number one: pace yourself. Learning to code is a marathon, not a sprint. Yes, remember that it's better to code 30 minutes every day for a week than try and cram all your learning into one day. This is thanks to the important role of sleep, play, and learning. Okay, I already said that. Okay. Curriculum already incomplete those learning. All you need to sit down and work through this curriculum consistently every day. See, you said that most people who start this curriculum will, at some point, hopefully, some of those people come back and finish in the future. But let's talk about we want to finish. It's not the best way. Number two, routine is your friend. 30 minutes earlier every day, you get a coding session before you go to work. Aha, okay, okay. After a few weeks of doing this, it's just become a part of your routine. I guess you don't really have to think too much about it. Expanded additional willpower. Just someone is okay. That's cool. I can do it in the morning. Now I understand you're probably busy. I wish I could tell you some of the magic book that if you play, there will be a reason for buying. Full of good. It feel like you are also buying time to read, but there is no magic involved in learning to code. You got to put in a time. You got to put in a reps at the keyboard. This is the line, important line. I tell you this: if you can code for every 30 minutes a day, you are going to make a serious gain over the course of the year. Yes, I have a plan for the year long, 30 minutes a day. Let's see how it's going to play in my life. It's complete in 2025. Let's see how it's going. Tip number three: use the Pomodoro technique. It's an Italian word of tomato. I never know that. So Italian the of tomato shape, look, 25 minutes. Sitting down to code, it's easy. Taking willpower. Yes, lot of willpower. So make it easier to sit down and start coding. Just tell yourself that you're going to code for 25 minutes and sit down. Then once you finish 25 minutes, you can take a break. By the point, you may be deep into coding session that you don't even need to take a break. Oh, so by the way, you'll code your own Pomodoro clock as a part of a curriculum. Like, okay, this is cool. This is really cool, man. Final tip: remember to get a plenty of sleep. You learn best when you are the best sleep. Okay, I just need to skip this part because I couldn't have sleep. My work is like that. Sleep an 8 hours sleep each night. Man, I'm trying, man. Really, I need to try. But for the learning to code, I'm going to fix my sleeps. Yeah. Fix my sleep schedule. What is the main motivation coding routine? Okay, I think this is the answer. Okay. You know what? You know what? Don't expect me to answer correctly every time. Okay? I'm a beginner. You might think I'm a genius of all, but I'm genius in different way, but not in computer science way. I do mistakes. Do I call myself a genius? Don't. I'm sorry. I cannot call myself that. I can like that in public. I have talents in different, but this is not my talent. This is how I want to put. I don't have this is not my talent, but the only talent I have got is I. If I want to do something, I'm about to do, no matter what. Okay, I'm going to learn, no matter how many time I fail. That's it. Okay, I completed this. These two points of miss. I didn't complete it. I'm going to complete. I don't know. Okay, basics of HTML, hypertext markup language. Okay, what is HTML? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I knew this guy. I don't know his name, but everybody knew this guy once in a lifetime if you are into coding. This guy frequently come and say free code camp. So good guy, free code camp, running everything. It's a great because when I learned Flutter, I used to watch his video because he brings lot of Flutter related people to do free things. Still, I didn't get it because I don't have a basic level of coding itself. I directly joined because I have an idea of developing an app that could good idea for that I learned, but it went bad. Okay, just stick to it right now. We're going to learn from basics, everything. That's it. I know a few things, the paragraph, these kind of things, but I just want to do it from the start, completely, effectively. That's it. What is HTML? What's the role does it play on a web? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Okay. Okay, okay. What they're saying is most elements have opening and closing tags in HTML. Not really. They more overall they have opening and closing tags refers to a start and ending. Okay. When they have a open tag, it's open with the left angle bracket and the right angle bracket. Okay. When you notice this, they always have a slash. Means it's end. So if you see the tag with slash, it means the end. If it means don't slash, it means the opening tag. So opening tag and a closing tag they called it. Some HTML elements do not have a closing tag. Okay, these are known as void element. Here's the example of image element, which is void element. What is the image element does not have a closing tag and it does not have any content. Void element cannot have a any content and only have a start tag. If you wanted to display image, you will need to include a couple of attributes inside your image element. An attribute is a special value used to adjust the behavior for HTML element. Here is an example of an image element with source. For a second, I thought that someone is viewing my live. Surprisingly, it's okay. It's okay. Completely fine. Okay, image element. Have image element. Here's an example of an image element. Okay, source. Source attribute. Example of image element. Source attribute. Source attribute used to specify the location of the image. For image element, it's good practices to include another attribute called alt. Okay, alt attribute. It's a good. They're saying that alt attribute is adding is good. Here's some example of element that alt attribute. Good practices. Okay. This is you might see this lot. Okay, every time you go to a website, there's an image. But if you hover over it, simply that going like this, you can see you get the text. This is this element. The cat is sleeping. This is the image of a cat. This is the image of a car. This is the image of this. So all this to give the attributes. Okay, alt attribute used to provide a short descriptive text. Okay, for the images, this is the get descriptive text. I think I can get this. Where I can get. Right now, only company came to my mind is BMW. Let's see. Did they have a descriptive text? Let's check. No. Is it really working that way? But somewhere website have that. Okay, so you might be wondering HTML by itself enough to build a website. Well, the answer it is it's depend. If you are building a small practice project that only display text and image, HTML alone might be sufficient. However, if you want to create a modern professional website, you will have to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That is the way we are going. Okay, HTML is for the content and structure. CSS is for styling. JavaScript is for adding interactive to the pages. A good analogy for this combined HTML, which is complete building. HTML represents the block, concrete, and ions that make up the wall. Okay, they're saying the HTML is kind of concrete iron that make up the wall. It is the foundation that makes the building strong. Yeah, very clear in it. HTML is the foundation. CSS represents interior and exterior design. Kind of paint. Okay, looks so beautiful. HTML represents electrical water system, ensure uninterrupted access to the water and electricity. I like the way they explain. You might understand that HTML. Let me give my explanation. HTML is kind of a it's kind of the base level of car, wheels, engine, all kind of mechanical items. CSS is the color interior of outer of the car, the interior designs, the functionality. JavaScript is the way everything is make it everything is functionable. The engine works, the pedal, clutch, accelerator, steering. Apologies for my English accent. Okay, these kind of things is make it functionable, movable. It's called JavaScript. That is what I'm getting from it right now. Okay. Markup language, I think. Yes. Which of the following is the correct syntax for closing tag? As you know, we have to have a slash, forward slash. Which of the following is a value attribute used inside the image element? Source attribute. Click the answer. I'm proud of myself. We'll press enter. Allow to view, but okay, this is all going to be live and I'm going to say right now. Right now, our plan to learn everything, but don't know the timing is the thing that I need to fix. Right now, every time, okay, the 30 minutes already came. Should I stop or should I do 1 hour? Which need to be decided. Right now, I'm going to end it in a 30 minutes. In future, I'm going to do 1 hour. So the timing need to be fixed. Today is the Sunday. So no matter how many years you came to this video or in between my channel get straight, I don't know. But if you find this video, it's recording on Sunday. Today's time it's maybe 4 sorry 24/20/25 recording by Alien X. So this is how it's going to be in the future. Previously I take CSS tutorial. This is kind of cool, man. When I search, this is the website that I came. So I like to do few things. He also explained well few things. In future, we get a reference here. We use as much as free things as possible to learn this. Yeah. If you find it the video, the most important thing at this point of time, you might think that you cannot learn from this. No, you can learn from this video, but I am not well enough to help you. I'm also learning. You can learn along with me. So this is the point of this video. This live streams. You might worry you can learn from the scratch everything. No, you can see me learning, struggling completely for everything, for learning simple things also. You might be a good talented person. You can learn this pretty faster than me. But the point is that of this live stream is you can also learn. Okay, no matter what field, no matter your learning capability, you might a fast learner, you might a medium learner, average learner, you might be a slow learner. You can able to relate with me for learning. How can I source free sources in some point, some areas you can able to relate with me definitely. For a slow learner or an average learner, definitely you can relate with me because I'm completely beginner to this field. So let's do it. I uh, so let me be frank in some. I also try coding and using A languages. I built something. I also launched something. But what I want to do is when I do it in AI using, I realize that I need to learn this. I need to completely learn this. This is the more helpful than depending on AI. Complete scratch is needed. This is my point of view right now because current development of AI is look like this only. So I'm also learning English along the way. I try to speak better English and communicate well. If you want to troll, you can troll. If you want to help, you can help. If you want to support, you can support. Please like the video, watch completely. I have a social media on Instagram, and I also have a social media in X platform, Twitter. Okay, you can follow me, check the live videos, and yeah, that's it. Bye bye.